Coming up next on the weekly wrap-up, Star Wars Battlefront is finally ready to make its debut, as the game will be shown off for the first time next month. Telltale Games hints at The Walking Dead, but Season 3 could still be a ways off. Predator looks to be joining Jason Voorhees in Mortal Kombat X. Who's your money on? Also, Kratos is finally coming to the PS4, as God of War 3 Remastered is coming to a PlayStation near you. And finally, could we be facing the end of an era? Hideo Kojima and Konami parting ways? Say it ain't so. Find out the scoop on this and more right now on the weekly wrap-up. What's going on, guys? Welcome to yet another edition of the weekly wrap-up. Your host, A to the P, Albert Perkins, right here on Mammoth Gamers. We have a lot of news to get into, as you heard on my intro, as always. Now that it's spring, seems like news is coming out fast and furious, so that keeps me busy and keeps you informed. So with that said, let's check out what we had going on in the news for the week of March 20th, 2015. Star Wars fans, as you know, the Force is definitely with us this year, as we have Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, heading to theaters later this year. And this week we had some Star Wars news coming from EA. Star Wars Battlefront, the upcoming game from Electronic Arts, will be shown off for the first time next month at Star Wars Celebration. Star Wars Battlefront will be shown off for the first time since it was announced back at E3 2013. The game will be shown off at Star Wars Celebration, which is being held on April 16th through April 19th. The game is planned for release at the end of this year, so it will be exciting to see how it is coming along. Star Wars Battlefront is heading to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in Q4 of this year. Are you ready to take down some walkers? Not so fast, according to Telltale Games this week, as they announced that there is some Walking Dead news, but Walking Dead Season 3 is still a ways off. Check it out. Telltale Games' flagship game, The Walking Dead, has a cult following, but at SXSW on Sunday, they announced that Season 3 won't be coming soon, but something Walking Dead related will be. Now, they stated that Season 3 won't be coming super soon, but I think you can perhaps maybe expect to see The Walking Dead again sooner. Puzzled? Maybe. To me, this sounds like a hint of some DLC coming up as a prequel to Season 3. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below as we look forward to more Walking Dead. If you were pumped to see Jason Voorhees announced for Mortal Kombat X last week, you might be excited to hear that someone else from a different universe may be coming to the series as well. The Predator will be in the Combat Pack alongside Jason Voorhees, according to a leak from the Xbox Store. Although not yet revealed by NetherRealm Studios, the Predator is all but confirmed thanks to this leak. In related MKX news, NetherRealm Studios announced some new fighting modes, including custom combat mode similar to Test Your Luck. Keep it locked on the weekly wrap-up for more on Mortal Kombat X. The God of War franchise is synonymous with the PlayStation brand, and now Kratos will be seeking out his revenge against the gods on the PlayStation 4. Sony announced that God of War 3 Remastered is heading to the PlayStation 4. Check out the trailer right here. God of War 3 Remastered was announced on the PlayStation blog today, and you'll be able to get your hands on the game itself on July 14th, 2015. Relive the action in 1080p, smooth fighting, and exciting boss battles. It's a replay that you won't want to miss, and it's coming this summer on the PlayStation 4. And now for the viral news that I'm sure you've heard this week if you are as big a Metal Gear Solid fan as I am. There were multiple rumors, news, speculation, and reports this week that the Metal Gear Solid franchise could be in jeopardy, thanks to a disagreement between the creator of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, Hideo Kojima himself, and the publisher, Konami. Well, I'm here to set that record straight. Here's what's really going down. According to an inside source earlier this week, It was made known that Hideo Kojima is leaving Konami after the completion of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. This seemed to make perfect sense as he stated that this would be the final Metal Gear Solid game. The source spoke to GameSpot and stated that power struggles between Kojima Productions and Konami led to changes to employment for Mr. Kojima himself and his senior staff. They were reportedly demoted as contractors instead of full-time employees. The source was quoted as saying, "After we finish Metal Gear Solid 5, Mr. Kojima and upper management will leave Konami. They said their contract ends in December," unquote. Konami then removed mention of Hideo Kojima and Kojima Productions from its branding on the Metal Gear Solid websites. Later in the week, Konami and Hideo Kojima himself released a joint statement regarding the state of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Hideo Kojima stated, quote, "I want to reassure fans that I am 100% involved and will continue working on Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I'm determined to make it the greatest game I've directed to date. Don't miss it," unquote. Konami then stated that they will continue to develop and distribute top quality content in the Metal Gear series following Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. They said they greatly anticipate and deeply appreciate your ongoing support for Metal Gear. Okay, so now let's go ahead and reset for a minute. Kojima said that he won't be making Metal Gear Solid after The Phantom Pain, but Konami will continue to make Metal Gear Solid games. Now, with all due respect, Konami, I don't think that there is a Metal Gear Solid franchise without Hideo Kojima. What are your thoughts, guys? Let us know what you think of this falling out between Konami and Kojima Productions. This is Weekly Wrap-Up Breaking News. Some breaking news just coming into the newsroom. Now, I reported earlier that The Predator was leaked by the Xbox One online store. Well, now it has been confirmed. He will be joining Jason Voorhees alongside other faces, including Tanya and Tremor. So there's 4 new fighters: Jason Voorhees, Tremor, Tanya, and the Predator in the combat pack. For more on Mortal Kombat X, keep it locked right here on Mammoth and, of course, the weekly wrap-up. And that's a wrap on this week's show. I appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. For more video game, tech, geek, and nerd news, make sure you keep it locked right here on Mammoth Gamers, where we geek big. And for more weekly wrap-up videos, head on over to the Weekly Wrap-Up's YouTube channel at youtube.com/Weekly Wrap-Up Gaming. I am your host, Albert Perkins, and you, my friends, have been wrapped up for the week of March 20th. We'll see you next time. Have a great week, folks.